Hey everyone, and welcome back to a new video. I know I haven't filmed a video in a while, so I might be a little rusty on the filming aspect thing, but anyway, let's just get into the video. I know it's March when I'm filming this right now. Today I'm filming like my 2020 travel plans. You know, it doesn't have to be, I don't have to go all these places, and because of the coronavirus going around right now, I don't know what's gonna happen. I only have one holiday planned and I don't know if that's going on right now, but we have to wait and see for that. So first of all, for the start of this year, I haven't really done anything. So my last time I went on a holiday, like overseas holiday, was in November last year. I went to Hawaii, and this year I haven't gone on anything. I went to Brisbane for a couple of days, like 4 days or something, just for a little getaway. You know, I was rostered 5 days off in a row, like between the week, so I just decided to go away. So I went to Brisbane, but I've been to Brisbane so many times I don't really call it a holiday as much. I did go to the animal sanctuary, like the koala sanctuary, and I did hold a koala for the first time, but apart from that I haven't really done anything. I do have a lot of travel plans. It just really depends on this situation right now and also my work situation, because I don't have a full-time job right now. I just have a casual job, so I can't really save up enough money to be able to travel where I want to go. First holiday this year I had planned, I actually planned it December of last year. That's when we paid it. I think it was after Christmas, maybe just before New Year's, or maybe just in the New Year's, I'm not quite sure. But I am planning to go on a cruise for my 21st birthday. So my 21st birthday is actually in May, so it's May 12th, and that's in Australia. It's the end of autumn or fall and the start of winter. So winter starts in June, obviously, and the autumn finishes in May. So my birthday's always been kind of on the cooler side, and obviously in Australia it doesn't get too cold where I am. But, you know, it hasn't really been good. I haven't really been able to have any pool parties or anything. There was just a fly that just flew around. There's flies everywhere. So yeah, anyway, looking for cruises, I couldn't really find any at all going on my birthday, during my birthday. I could find a couple in May, and my birthday's in the middle of May, so find some like on the start and end of May, but nothing in the middle. So I did find one, but it was to Papua New Guinea. It was really cheap, but Papua New Guinea isn't, or at least New Guinea isn't really safe at all to go on. That's probably why it was a cheap cruise. The only other one I could find, and I've only been on one cruise before, with P&O cruises, but the only one I could find was on Carnival Cruises, and I know that that's like a really good one, and a big cruise ship. And so I was like, you know, I want to do this one. It wasn't too expensive. It was a so it's to the Pacific Islands. So you can get, I think, 3 different ones to the Pacific Islands, to like Fiji, Vanuatu, and New Caledonia. And I don't know if there's another one. But anyway, this one goes to New Caledonia, and it's a 10-day cruise. I think it's 9 nights, 10 days. So it goes from the 11th of May to the 20th of May. And so that way, you know, the day after we get on, it's my birthday, it's a sea day, so I can do whatever I want pretty much. But with this coronavirus thing going on at the moment, they haven't cancelled it. They've only paused cruises, like Carnival's only paused cruises until April the 13th, so only for a month. And we've got up until the 30th of March, or the 31st March, how many days it has. We have until the end of March to change our cruise if we want for free. What's going to happen? I don't want to cancel, we can't cancel the cruise, otherwise we lose half our money, and I don't really want to change the cruise. My mum and I personally are really healthy. We don't really get sick, barely ever. I don't want to say we never get sick, but we barely get sick. So we know that our immune systems could handle it. The only thing is the quarantine. If someone on the boat were to get it, we'd have to be, you know, stuck on that boat for a while, when my mum can't be away from work that long. Anyway, pretty much if we don't change our cruise, they give us extra onboard credit, which is great, but we don't know what's happening right now. Obviously if they cancel it, then we get our money back, so I think we're just gonna stick with it, and if they cancel it, they cancel it. That's the only holiday I have booked. I really want to go to New Zealand. My mum and I have been wanting to go to New Zealand for ages. But these days I just kind of plan my holidays by myself as if I was only going, because I don't really have many people who can go on holidays. I think it was the end of last year, or maybe it was the beginning of this year, I'm not sure. I found really cheap flights in September to New Zealand. They were like just under $300 return, which is really cheap. And I was going to do that, but I didn't quite know about what was happening with the job, and then this coronavirus thing happened, so I'm glad I didn't book it. But I've been looking again, and they're even cheaper. It's about $230 return to go to New Zealand in September, and I just really want to go. I really want to go, so I really want to book that because I have the money right now to do that, but I just, obviously nothing's secure right now with my job, so I'm not guaranteed any hours because I'm only a casual. So although I have money to book everything right now, I may not have the money to be able to, you know, get food and everything, pay for tours and stuff while I'm over there. So I don't really know what's happening, but I really want to go to New Zealand. And I did say that this year I was going to mainly want to travel Australia. You know, I haven't really seen my own country really at all. I haven't been over the other side. I've only been the East Coast, I haven't been on the West Coast. I've only been to Queensland, New South Wales, Victoria and Tasmania, so it's like the East Coast. I haven't been to any of the other places, and even on the East Coast I haven't been to actually many places either, just, you know, the main ones. So I really want to go to Perth, and I really want to go to Rottnest Island to see the quokkas. But Perth is a really expensive, well, everywhere really in Australia it's expensive to fly. But Perth is really expensive to fly to because it's like the other side of Australia. So I think it's like a 5.5 hour flight or something, which is really weird because it's like 5.5 hours to fly to Perth from, I think, Brisbane. That's where I would go from. But it's about a 3.5 hour flight to go to New Zealand, which is a whole new country, not in the same continent. So weird. Anyway, another place I want to go to, which is in the East Coast, is Cairns. It's really high up in North Queensland, and I'm in, I think, like the Central Coast Queensland-ish, down-ish. Like I'm not down near like the Sunshine Coast, Brisbane, Gold Coast area. That's closer to the New South Wales border. I'm kind of in the middle. I'm actually close to, I'm on the bottom end of the Barrier Reef, and I'm closest to the Fraser Island, which I've never been to either. So yeah, I really want to go to Cairns, and I really want to go for like a Barrier Reef tour, snorkeling thing, some sort of thing, just because I know that the Barrier Reef is dying pretty much. Another place, which is also in Australia but it's down the bottom, is the Great Ocean Road. So that's kind of near Melbourne area, but you go see a lot of the different places there. So, you know, like the 12 Apostles and stuff like that is on the Great Ocean Road, and it goes really long, but I think the main part you can literally do it in like a day, 2 days maybe, but I kind of want to take a week to work my way there. But yeah, I'd really love to do that. One of the last things for this year, just because I'm already in March, so it's going to be expensive for me to do stuff, and obviously by the time coronavirus is over it might already be half of the year over, so we don't know. But I would love to go on a Christmas or New Year's cruise. I wouldn't go on a New Year's cruise by myself, just because obviously a lot of drinking and partying, so I wouldn't really be comfortable going on it by myself. But a Christmas one I would. That's pretty much all I have planned for this year. I do have a lot more that I'd love to do, and I'm going to be filming another video, I think I have here, that all of the countries and stuff that I'd hope to visit by the time about like 25, 26-ish, but we obviously don't know what's going to happen. Even this year we don't know what's going to happen. If I could travel to more places in Australia, I would. I would love to go to like Darwin and Adelaide, you know, the main capital places, and also like, what's it called, Alice Springs, you know, Ayers Rock. Also, I haven't really been to the Gold Coast. Like I have, but I haven't really been there either, so I'd love to go to the Gold Coast just for a little weekend away. So yeah, that's my travel plans for this year really. We obviously don't know what's going to happen. I know just like I'm leaning on this desk just because I don't have room to like put my arm sideways, so I'm leaning on this desk at the moment. I hope that's not annoying anyone. I know I just look like I'm just crouching everywhere. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe down below and click the bell notification next to it to be notified whenever I upload a new video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.